Let's get a nice little run. So I drive a loud Honda, right? I drive a very loud Honda. I just made it louder. I replaced the exhaust in the headers because I was dealing with a bunch of leaks. But I drive a Acura TSX, also known as a Honda Accord outside the US, and it's most known for its Type R version called the Euro R. And this is one of my favorite Hondas of all time. It sounds like a Honda. It handles like a Honda. It handles like one of the most, oh, you startled me. I thought this was a cop. It just handles like a fucking beauty. So we're here in a windy road, one of my favorite roads. I've never been here in the day. That's what it sounds in non-VTEC, and then when it cracks VTEC, it's like a little raspier. I love this car, bro. And you know, is it faster with the exhaust on? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see, bro. I feel like it is, because that was pretty fast. But this car is quick and overall, like A24, A2, like this shit just be putting in the fucking work, bro. My shit do be popping out of second gear sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. So, somebody died right there, RIP. Wow. This is a pretty eerie road. So, you know, when you're out here by yourself, you do gotta be careful, because, you know, you don't wanna be that guy. Rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace. Okay, now that we caught up to somebody, this is the perfect place to talk. So yesterday I was watching this video about this guy, and the video was like, or I drive a beater BMW and my net worth is like 1.1 million, right? And he was talking about how having a beater like that is financially the best move, right? Because, you know, you can beat on it. Ooh, that's a little trail right there. You know, you can beat on it and you know it'll be there for you. This nigga just crossed the double yellow. Wah, wah, wah. Not good. We don't like that, buddy. Oh, this is the nice part, though. So here's what we're gonna do. Damn, did I just hit you guys? No cars, no cars? Cool. And so he was talking about how driving a beater is, oh my God, that bolt is driving me crazy. How driving a beater is financially correct, right? And I kind of understood the video a lot because, God, that bolt is blowing my shit. I understood the video because, like, right now, if I wanted to, I could get an M4, right? But getting an M4 like that, I'd put like half my net worth into that shit. And it's like, why would I put half my net worth into a depreciating asset? You know, that makes no sense. You want to put you want to grow your assets. So I'd rather put my money into a appreciating asset like what, businesses, real estate, you know, things like that, or reinvesting it back into the business. Whoa. What the hell, y'all see that? How are you in midair? What? Wonders of the world. And so, you know, that made sense to me. You know, this car cost me $4,000 and I have put some money into it because this is what I enjoy. But at least it's not like fucking have my net worth in the M4, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a fucking beater Acura that I just beat on, take to windy roads, take to the track, use it for daily living. That fucking bolt that I hate. Yo, if y'all know that Dashie clip, you an OG. That fucking bolt that I hate. That fucking bolt that I hate. But yeah, boys, make sure you drive safe. Oh, dude, now I got some traffic. Oh, that's an M2. Sheesh. Oh, he passed him. M2, wait for me. You know, you don't want to pass somebody in like a blind corner like that. I'm not catching that M2, bro. There's no way. That's just too fast. Damn, that nigga is gone. You know, we don't want to, I don't like this part of the road. That M2 is gone. Dude, that M2 is fucking gone, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck is this motherfucker doing? I say, enjoy the road, my boy. Everybody deserves to enjoy the road. Moral of the story is drive a beater until you can afford a nice car. Now, like right now, I could afford an M4, but it'd be I'd be stretching myself thin to afford this M4. And for what? Well, it's a fucking M4. So, you know, I get it, but it's like, damn, chill. You know, with M4 comes higher maintenance, higher costing mods, and you know, that's not what we want. We want to enjoy our cars without having to think twice about like money and shit. So the point is, keep reinvesting and growing my money rather than putting into depreciating assets like cars. Like, I enjoy cars, but I gotta understand that they mainly depreciate until you hit like that rare spec of like cars and shit that go up in value or that hold their value. But I'm a guy that likes to modify his car. So my dream car is the NSX because I want to modify it for the track, not because I want to have it as an appreciating asset. And trust me, I understand those people. It makes sense. It's just not something I'm into. Dude, that M2 was so quick, dude. Oh my goodness. Dude, that's like a fucking beach. What the hell? Water draft zone. I've never been to this part. God, look at that. It's closed off. Lake private members only. Well, there you fucking go. You know, the exhaust did cause some vibrations. There was this one bolt, dude. Oh my God, that bolt is the bane of my existence. I just gotta get under the car and blast it off because we couldn't tighten it, and now it's just there. But yeah, guys, the message is, buy a Honda, old school Honda. Well, not even old school. Buy like a mid-school Honda. Like this Acura is like early 2000s, right? The late 90s Hondas are all like beat up, dude. You're not gonna find a 90s Honda that is nice for a good price. You're gonna find beat up ones or modified ones that are gonna be like 10 to 15K. But if you look for well, look at all these lily pads. But if you look for a Honda that's early 2000s, I think the Acura TSX, the 6-speed, is the perfect car because you won't find them beat up and you won't find them too expensive. Or you go with an 8th gen SI. I just like the way these look a lot more. The RSX, you could also get an RSX. The reason I went with this one is because it has double wishbone suspension in the front and the rear. And that's ideal for handling. It is a little bit heavier than the SI. It is a little heavier than the SI. The SI is like 2,800 pounds, the 8th gen, and this is like 3,200 pounds. But you can, you know, I plan in the future to do some weight reduction. I'm not trying to sell you on this car. I'm trying to sell you on the idea of having a beater. You know what I'm saying? Have a beater and get rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't buy a sports car. Like I told myself, I'll buy an M4 when I have 100K in the bank or 100K in assets, appreciating assets. I'm like, then, you know, then we could afford the 2015 to 2020 M4. That's the one I want. You know, the newer ones have been grown. They've grown on me. They're just more expensive, obviously. And yeah, there's not much to be said other than that. So make sure to make financially correct decisions, guys. Best of luck.